Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Rangers, and I'm here to talk about Game 2 of Round 2 versus the Carolina Hurricanes, where the Rangers lose 2-0. Really, it was 1-0 to the Carolina Hurricanes, falling down 2-0 in the series. Now to the Hurricanes. Man, this sucks. It sucks. And I'm going to tell you what sucks the most about it. Both of these are winnable games, and while I simultaneously feel in both of the games we got beat pretty heftily, we also kept it really close. And that's what sucks about both of them. An OT loss in Game 1, where your own player tips it into the net, and this one where you allow a shorthanded goal on a 4-minute double minor power play to Brendan Smith on a 2-on-1. Which sounds like I'm joking, and I'm sadly not. But you kept it that close. They didn't ice it until, like, what? 2 seconds left? Less than 2 seconds left, I believe. And if we weren't trying to force anything, we would have only lost by 1. 1-0 still sucks. And here's the big thing. You can talk about defense all you want. You can talk about Igor. I thought he played great. I thought Shesterkin was amazing. Again, second straight game where he was fantastic. Third, if you want to go back to the Pittsburgh series. Right, he's back. He's him. Right, both of the goals in Game 1 were just not his fault. This one, 2-on-1 to 2-on-1 on a penalty, on a power play. 2-on-1 on a power play. Their penalty kill looked better than our power play, and that is not an exaggeration. And that's what I'm saying. You can talk about all the defense, all of everything else. Here's the issue. You can't win a game where you score no goals. You just can't win that game unless it's a shootout in regulation, which isn't technically a goal, but you still have to put the puck in the net to win that game. You're not going to win anything if you can't put the puck in the net. And the Rangers tonight couldn't put the puck in the net to save their lives. And we had power plays. I think we had 4. We did nothing. We looked awful on power plays. We couldn't figure them out. And yet at the same time, I want to tear them apart. I want to rip them to shreds. Because yeah, the offense just isn't working. The defense at times looks awful. But at the same time, we're not giving up a ton of chances. I don't know. I know the defense had bad moments, especially on the power play. But I don't know. Granted, third period of Game 1, we looked awful defensively. Tonight, we looked not great for the first period and a half. I thought we kind of tightened it up towards the end. These are just 2 very, very close games that if they're regular season games, you go, nuts, what are you going to do? But here's the thing, the key distinction. They're not regular season games. They are playoff games, second round playoff games. And you really needed to steal one of these in Carolina. Because going down 2-0 in the series is bad. Really bad. And I watched this game, and I'm going to combine sports for a second, specifically teams, because I'm an Astros fan. I think everyone knows that. 05 World Series, the Astros lost it in 4. Now, granted, that was the World Series, and this is a second-round playoff game, but they feel similar. Because the Astros lose that World Series, they lose the first game by 2 runs, but they still had to have a save in the 9th inning. Second game, you lose by 1 in the bottom half of the 9th. Third game, you lose by 2, but it was in the 14th inning. And then you lose Game 4 1-0. It's like, yeah, you got swept, but it wasn't that bad. That's what this feels like. I'm not saying we're going to get swept, although it sure seems kind of likely, if we're being honest. I'm not saying we're going to get swept, but man, oh man. You're losing 2 games that were back-breaking because you had chances. So many chances tonight that we just couldn't get in. Antti Raanta made some great saves. Tony DeAngelo, hey, bud! Made a great save while he wasn't even looking at the puck. His calf was just in the way. The Rangers lose. We go down 2-0. Bring it back to Madison Square Garden. Last time, you brought it back to Madison Square Garden, down 2 games in a series. It worked out. So hopefully, you can do it again. We're back at it Sunday, 3:30 Eastern. I'll be here afterwards. Rangers, you better win that game, or I think once my voice gets back, once I can actually yell and scream, because I can't right now. Oh, if my voice is back on Sunday and you lose and you go down 3-0, oh boy, I'm losing it. And I'm going to say one more thing before I go, because I've seen a lot of Rangers fans already talking about we're going to get swept. I guarantee you we're not going to get swept, because if we lose the series, we'll find a way to do it in 7 just to make it painful and drawn out, because that's how it's going to go. But that's all I have for the evening. So, thank you all so very much for watching. Hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Rangers!